Welcome to our walkthrough of all collectibles, runes, bone charms, safes, safe codes, paintings, and blueprints for mission number 4 of Dishonored 2. This is the Clockwork Mansion. Once you finish talking with, what's her name? Megan? Run through this gate, teleport on top of this wooden thing, and then jump up on top of this stone wall. Make your way to the right hand side and teleport on top of this balcony. Open the door. To your left is a painting, and in this pantry is a bone charm. There's also a silver war medal for you to pick up in this room, which is just worth some coins, an additional few extra coins. Now we're going to go to the Outsider's Shrine. Best way to do that is to teleport along these power lines. So teleport on top of one, and then teleport to the other one, and then inside. No enemies, so you feel free to run.
I'll tell you a story about Kirin Jindosh.
When you're done talking with the Outsider, make your way back out the way you came, and back onto the power lines as you used to get there. However, we're going to teleport on top of this lamppost now. It's on the corner of the blue building where you just picked up the Outsider's Shrines. Teleport on top of the roof of the main building, the carriage station, and then jump onto this balcony. It's the only balcony there. There's a painting immediately to your left, as well as a black bone charm in this glass thing. I have no idea what else to call it other than a thing. Make your way downstairs and open the first green door. There's a code on this chalkboard with one number smudged out. If you know the two other numbers though, it's okay because you'll simply go put them into the safe. So mine was 9 blank 3. But now we can simply spin this one until we get the right answer. In this case, it seems to be 1. There are 2 silver ingots, as well as something else that's worth 15 coins, and a cash register to pick up if you so choose. Make your way downstairs and into the open. These are civilians, and they won't notice you as long as you're not doing anything scary to them, like, I don't know, stabbing them. Jump on top of this roof and teleport on top of this metal thing on this carriage before teleporting again on top of these pipes. Now, this woman will, if she sees you, call for your help. It is a trap. There is a gang member assassin there, and then these two who are being very rude and continuing to talk even as I do. You can easily use sleep darts on all 4 of the assassins, or if you're like me, do the easy thing and just shoot them all.
You there! I need your help.
After you kill 3 of them, she'll call for your help, take out the other 2 assassins, and then simply far reach to her and take her out however you wish. There's a bone charm, rune, excuse me, there's a rune here. Glad it's a rune, not a bone charm. They're worth a lot more. If you loot all of the howlers, you may get your crossbow bolts back, but you'll also get a special kind of crossbow bolts from a few of them. There are 2 tripwires in this case, so make sure you disarm the launchers. Make your way over to the other rune, which is in a black market shop. I'll pick the video back up when we get there. Once you are in this yard, continue to your left and down these stairs. Open the door and you'll find a black market shop. Talk to the shopkeeper.
If you're not with the guard, I don't know you. You should go.
She tells you that there's a man coming. Now, if you are playing High Chaos, you can choose to hide and assassinate this man, and that will put you 1 step closer to an achievement, which is to kill Palo 3 times, if you're doing low chaos, feel free to hide under this table.
They'll see you if you try to leave.
Just be careful
Find a
not
place
to
to
be
hide
seen,
and we'll do business
obviously.
afterwards.
That's the point of hiding. I'm playing high chaos, so I'm going to also show how to get that achievement.
He's gone. What happened? Murdered bastards.
Once you've dealt with them, either hiding or not, feel free to talk
What
to the
just
shopkeeper
happened?
again.
He changed. Right?
Come in. I might have what you've been asking for. Welcome.
Go to gear
I am
and
sure you will
buy
find exactly
the
what you're looking
rune.
for.
I would
It
also
won't be far.
suggest buying the key to unlock the ticket booth.
A pleasure to do business.
And then stock up on anything else you might need. Anyways, once you have finished with her, there is an achievement to rob a shopkeeper. I found that the easiest shopkeeper to rob is, in fact, her. If you talk to this guy by giving him 5 coins, he will tell you that there have been some people lurking around with whale oil. In order to find the people with whale oil, you need to teleport on top of this balcony, jump to this balcony, jump to this balcony, then make your way through this bloodfly infested area. If you do, run downstairs as far as you can go. Once you get here, he'll warn you that there are the people with the whale oil, and I'm sure they're looking for trouble or something along those lines.
Not easy to pinch either.
No. Screwed up. It won't work without another tank. Not enough blast. You gotta trust me on this.
Deal with them however you want, and grab the apartment gate key. You're going to need another whale oil tank. So, to get that whale oil tank, we are going to go back to the main area of the mission, as well as the main building of the mission. I've found that the easiest way to do that is to teleport on top of this thing, tower, whatever. And then if you're using Emily, you can very easily use her ability to kind of catapult you forward and into the area we've already walked and know is safe. Run around behind the main building. Jump on top of this roof. And teleport on top. Run directly across and stand underneath this sign. A carriage will come by with 2 guards in it. Both guards will get off, and as long as you're waiting up here, they won't see you. After you've killed both guards, or dealt with them however you want, there is a bone charm for you to pick up. Now there are no more guards inside of this building, but there is a guard that can see you through this building, so do be careful of him. Use the key you bought at the black market store to open this door. The safe is unlocked, and there's blueprints inside. There's also a cash register that you can open up and steal from if you want. Once that's dealt with, use the whale oil tank dispenser in order to grab a tank. put it immediately next to its sister contraption, and grab the whale oil itself. Now, there's a guard that will come by, and he can absolutely see you, so do be careful of him. Once he continues on his way, open the back door. We're going to go back to the place with the whale oil, and use the whale oil to blow a hole in it. Now, if you're going to do this as carefully as you can and non-lethally, you can still do this. This does not actually kill the shopkeeper, and it's perfectly safe to do. If you are trying to go undetected, however, you can still get the achievement. Just do a quick save right before you blow up the whale oil. It's a pretty easy fix. So, you have the 3 whale oil, 2 from them and 1 from you. And then use whatever you want. In this case, I use a bullet to blow the 3 up. It blasts a hole in the wall.
I'll just eat the lot.
And then you can just, you know, steal from the shopkeeper. Make sure you loot her body so that you can actually open these shutters, and then you can take 1 of everything that she had. So obviously you could get that rune anyways. Don't forget about the safe like I did. Make sure you do open it. There's no safe combo on it, so that is a nice little bonus. Alright, so we've gotten all the safes, we've gotten all the paintings, and we've gotten all the bone charms, runes, and blueprints for this section of the map. Obviously, this is one of the longer missions, so we are going to continue up to the next area. In order to do that, we have to get to the carriage, and I would recommend using the same route we used in order to first get into the building, which is to go around this back alley. Of course, now that the back door is unlocked, you can simply do that and get in. Once you get to Upper Event District, you're going to want to teleport on top of one of these towers again. I'm very fond of them. And then make your way down to the 2nd floor. There are a few various things for you to use, but most importantly, there is a chloroform bottle. Open this door and chuck the bottle at the 2 guards.
What was that? That sounded like broken glass.
It will knock both of them out. In this room is a bone charm and a light pouch. Pick both of them up. Once you've dealt with these 2 guards, continue outside and go up 1 floor. There are blueprints on this table, as well as a sleeping guard here that you are going to want to pickpocket 3 times. Well, 2 at the very least, in order to get the key of his. As well as a note that tells you the new gate code, 598. That changes, so you're going to have to read that note every time that you come into this mission. Now, open this window, climb through it, and teleport onto the roof right above your carriage. Quick save. I'm going to do the very same. Run along this roof, double jump, and then use your teleportation in order to fuck up and reload. This is why we quick saved. Once you're on this roof, you're going to sprint, double jump, and then teleport on top of this pipe. Now, we're going to make our way to the corrupt bone charm first. The easiest way to do that, I've found, is to make your way rather slowly across these outsticks, things that are just sticking out of the buildings, you know, fans or lights or whatever. Once you're on here, you can see that there's an open window with a blood fly flying around it. That's a warning. There are blood flies in this room. Make sure to cut them all to pieces. Now, if you look to your left, there's a painting of Jindosh, as well as a corrupt bone charm at the painter's studio. Next, we're going to go for a rune that is inside this building. You can see there are blood flies here too, so be careful. The rune is inside this desk cabinet.
Coming from here. Let's see.
How did he get up here? Don't care. Oh, probably the stairs. Whatever. Once you've gotten that rune, those are all the collectibles in this part of the mission, so you can make your way back to the gate controls. There are two ways to do this. Back the way you came, or using the key you looted from the guy that had the gate code, you can unlock this. This way is a lot harder to deal with because there are guards. If you're like me though, and you've just been butchering every single person that you've seen, that doesn't really mean anything to you. Besides, you can pretty easily avoid them by teleporting up onto this little fan thing and then making your way across, you know, however you want. Don't forget you do have to input the gate code, so you can simply hit J, or if you're on a keyboard, and go to Mission Clues. It will tell you the code 598, or, well, it'll tell you whatever code you have. With that done, make your way to the Clockwork Mansion proper. Once you are inside Jindosh's mansion, going to run into the first room, pull the configuration lever, and run to the left. This wall will come down, revealing a staircase that is very slowly being made. Teleport up it. Now you can see there is a
Jindosh.
wall of light here, or electricity, whatever. In order to deal with that, we are going to stay here and click this button, stand in the middle of the floor, and then take the whale oil out.
Ah, the space behind the walls.
Once this lever unlocks, push it again in order to make your way out. Once through the wall of light, go to the right-hand side, open the door here. Now stand next to the bathtub and pull this lever. There's a painting to your left here. Now pull the lever once again, but do not stand next to the bathtub, specifically stand far away from it. Now that we are in his office version, pull the lever and stand on the actual platform that rotates.
It's all connected, you see.
Once inside here, be careful not to make a lot of noise, because there is a clockwork soldier there. Instead, make your way into this small laboratory-esque room and push this red button. There's a light pouch for you to pick up if you so choose.
Clever. Or are you just moving things at random?
There's a black bone charm. Push the button again in order to escape this room.
Okay, the machine has
There is a
something.
clockwork soldier here. You are going to follow the clockwork soldier after you loot these 2 whale oil, processed whale oils for 10 coins each. Keep in mind, clockwork soldiers can they have 2 cones of vision, both in front and behind, so be very wary of them. You're going to make your way down to this story.
According to the scales beneath the
There is a sleeping guard here and 2 people waiting. Make sure they don't see you and instead pull the lever here.
Explains the delay at least. If there is a
always have a use for
I hope the
those
Clockworks deal with it
from
quickly.
my home.
I'll take it.
My assessment chamber has plenty of room for new test subjects.
Once you have pulled that lever and let the floor come all the way up,
Anton Sokolov is there.
there's a blueprint for you to pick up, conductive filaments.
You're so close just a while ago.
Once you have the blueprint, continue out of the room. Again, careful not to wake the guard. Take 1 left and 1 left again, and open one of the windows immediately on your left. Basically, you went in a circle, but you didn't.
It made me queasy.
Now there's a body with blood flies swarming all over it, so make sure you deal with them. And there's a bone charm for you to pick up.
Guess that somehow you've gotten beyond the inner walls of the house.
They got a letter from the Queen of the Army.
Inside this room is the 2 people that you saw earlier. Feel free to drop down. And you can always
Know how
pickpocket.
long we've waited for this appointment?
Cover your face. I'm glad with me. We're waiting.
Now there is a guard that patrols this walkway. Be careful of them. It is only a guard, not a clockwork soldier, so it's really not all that dangerous. But you can see she's there. Knock her out, kill her, whatever. There's a bone charm in this drawer. Open it, pick it up, get Undertaker. Now the next painting is inside of this assessment chamber itself. Found the easiest way to get to it, and more importantly deal with the clockwork soldier, is to have bought the first upgrade for stun mines. Once the clockwork soldier is in a place that it won't see you, with the walls raising, step on that platform in order to make sure that the clockwork soldier again won't spot you. It's relatively easy to avoid its gaze, especially with upgraded dark vision. Once you have, place a stun mine, get out of vision, make a noise, have it walk towards the stun mine. Having fully upgraded the stun mine, it will shock the soldier twice, and that will be enough for it to die. Now that that is done, run over to this platform, step on it, Break the wood on this platform, step on it. And now you have this painting that you can take. Talk to Anton Sokolov.
Can it be? Is that...
Oh, you've taken Sokolov. Now what?
Safest to take Sokolov back to the carriage before confronting Jindosh.
Make your way back to where you entered the assessment chamber by stepping on the same plates that you did previously.
Astonishing. You freed Anton Sokolov.
Now, before we continue with the actual mission, we are going to pick up the rest of the collectibles. So I'm going to stash Anton Sokolov there. He has a marker, so it doesn't really matter where you stash him. You'll always be able to find him again. Once you are in the laboratory and you've dealt with Jindosh, however so you choose, make sure at one point or another to walk over to this Bay 1 and bring up Anatomy. This will take a while, so in the meantime, hop up to the second floor and run over to this office space. This picture of Anton Sokolov can be picked up, as well as a blueprint inside the front of this desk. Now that you've done that, there's this rune that came up because you chose Anatomy. So you can get it while it passes by if you choose something else as well, but Anatomy is the one it's on, so you're guaranteed to pick it up as long as you do that. So that actually finishes all of the collectibles inside of the mission Clockwork Mansion. So make your way out just like you normally would. Except that I have to go get what's-his-face from wherever I placed him because I forgot about that whole thing. I have to go get Sokolov. Anyways, once I do that, I'll show you the final mission screen to see that that actually was everything you needed. And there you have it. 6 runes, 1 outsider shrines, 8 bone charms, a little barely over half of the coins, 6 paintings, and 4 blueprints. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I would love it if you could like and subscribe to this channel and like the video. Didn't say that correctly, whatever, doesn't matter. I hope this helped you guys.